Hey, it's Teresa from Life Beyond Diabetes, and I hope the sound is okay today because I was having an issue with my Bluetooth headphones, so I decided to go live without them. So the other thing is my dogs are acting a little crazy, so if they hop in and interrupt it all, hopefully we'll be okay with that. Got something going on here and I can't really see. There we go. So last week I talked a little bit about one of the reasons why you might wake up with a higher blood sugar than when you went to bed, which can be one of the most frustrating things. With type 2 diabetes, we're really encouraged to work on getting our fasting blood sugars under control. And it's so frustrating when you go to bed with a good blood sugar and you wake up with one that is not good and it's higher than when you went to bed, and that's so confusing. Like, I didn't eat anything. Why did that happen? So last week I talked about the dawn effect, which is, or also called the dawn phenomenon, related to natural hormonal shifts related to circadian rhythm. This week I'm going to talk about another reason, and that is called the Somogyi Effect. And I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but that's, I think, the way it's pronounced, Somogyi. And the Somogyi Effect is related to how your diabetes is managed. And excuse me, what I mean by that is there are things that can, the way you manage your diabetes, either through lifestyle ways or through medication, that can cause you to have a low blood sugar in the middle of the night. And then that hormone that we talked about last week, glucagon, that causes your liver to release sugar. Glucagon kicks in when you have a low blood sugar and you'll get a rebound high. So what are some things that might cause you to have a low blood sugar in the middle of the night? Again, I said that these are usually related to management of your diabetes. And for people with type 2 diabetes, the most common reason for this is if they have a high carbohydrate snack or meal shortly before bedtime. So, you might get your blood sugar might look pretty normal when you're going to bed, but you might get a high spike, and then some insulin kicks in, and or your body, whatever your medication is, your body might have, might kick in and kick out some insulin, and it drops you really low. Sometimes when we have high blood sugar, if we've still got insulin working in our bodies, we can get a rebound low from having, because we kick out too much insulin in relation to that. So we can get a rebound low. Another reason why that you might get a low blood sugar in the middle of the night is if you are taking insulin or another one of the medications that causes your body to release insulin, like one of the sulfonylureas, and those are glipizide, glyburide, and there's some other drugs in that class. And again, those can cause your blood sugar to go low in the middle of the night. And fortunately, you generally won't go so low that it's dangerous, because your brain will say, oh, blood sugar getting low, better kick out some glucagon to bring that blood sugar back up. So kick out some, release some glucagon, signals the liver to kick out some sugar, and then you get a rebound high. So you get this really high blood sugar spike related to the low that you had in the middle of the night. So how do you tell the difference? How do you know if it's the Somogyi effect or the dawn effect? How do you know if this is something that's related to poor management of your diabetes, or that's related to the natural circadian rhythms of your body, and your diabetes management just hasn't caught up with it yet? So one way is through a continuous glucose monitor that would be following what's going on with your blood sugar, whether or not you're getting these fluctuating waves. Another is to get up in the middle of the night and check your blood sugar, for a couple nights in a row. If this is happening every night or every morning, get up 2 hours after you go to bed, 4 hours after you go to bed, an hour before you get up, and just check your blood sugars. Of course, work with your medical provider to figure out what's going on with this. If you are having nighttime lows, that's definitely a problem that needs to be addressed. If it's related to, if you think it's related to having a high carb snack before bed, stop having a high carb snack. If you're taking a basal insulin and you're not having any high carb snack, but you need that insulin on board, you can have another snack at bedtime, but high protein and fat, so that will sustain your the sugar in your body so that you don't go low. So I'm thinking something like a cheese stick, or if you're vegetarian, you could have some avocado. That high fat will hold your blood sugar for the time that you're sleeping. Cheese stick, meat stick, avocado, something like that. Again, if you're having either of these problems, talk to your provider about ways that you can manage this morning high blood sugar. It's not something, I think I mentioned this last week, we're encouraged to get those fasting blood sugars down, but nobody tells us that those are the hardest ones to get down. So I really encourage you to talk to your provider if you're struggling with getting that blood sugar down. Talk about what might be some solutions, what might be some reasons that you're struggling with that. If you have any questions or comments about this, definitely drop me a comment here, or you're welcome to comment me with a direct message. Comment to me directly with a direct message. And I will see you back here next Thursday at 2:30 Pacific. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.